welcome to another episode here on the Minecraft Let's Play. We are in for a big episode today. It's going to be part of a lot of episodes because we can't fit everything into one episode. And I want to explain a little bit why I mean, or what I mean by that. So we're going to go inside of the base here, and I'm going to show you the ID wall that I have here with the signs that I put up with stuff that I want to build somewhere in the future. We have three things that we need to not make today. It's the nether pots, the end hub and the smelter. Those are completely separate things for today's episode. But we need to make all of the other stuff that I've written down here. And at the end of the chain, it's going to be a bartering farm. And I needed to make, or not make, but give me blackstone. Because we need blackstone for some future builds that I'm planning. And with how to get a bartering farm working, you need a lot of gold, of course. So we're going to make a gold farm. But usually when I make gold farms, I go out and find magma blocks. But I didn't feel like doing that today or this time. So instead we're going to go with a magma cream farm. Because if you don't know, you can use magma creams. And if you take 4 of those into a crafting interface, you can make 1 magma block. And that's very nice. So I think we're going to make a magma cream farm from killing magma cubes. But what we need to make from that is wither rose farm, because the design I want for magma cream farm is to use wither roses to kill them. So it's going to be a wither rose farm that's going to be built, and I have 2 things I need for this wither rose farm to work. The first one is the potions lab. I want to make a better stuff to make potions rather than just having my silly little brewing stand over there. And I also need something else that I haven't written down, and that's a chicken farm. And you are probably wondering, why does she need a chicken farm? And I'm going to explain that, but not right now. Instead, we're going to go out and search for some chickens, because I have a big problem. Here I have my things that I get from mobs and everything, and some other stuff as well. I've seen now, not golden carrots. You don't usually get from them, but yeah. And it used to be eggs in here. I don't know where they went. I had like 3 or 4, so it's not much. But yeah, I don't have any eggs anymore. And I know for sure that I haven't collected any of them. Because what I usually do when I'm up on the surface and collect eggs, I just throw them away immediately. So right now we need to go up and find a egg. Or rather find a chicken and then find it laying eggs, so we can bring those back and make a chicken farm down here instead. And it's daytime, so it's just going up and look for some chickens. Chickens acquired, and now we just need to place them in a lot better spot to actually collect eggs and everything, rather than having them standing here tied to a fence post. So I'm going to free these guys, and I'm going to take them again, and we're going to take them with us. And we are, I have 1 fence post more, so we can use that instead. Because I'm going to use a very, very simple design right now, so I can get all of the things working here. And then we're just going to hope that everything is going to sort of work. So some seeds here we're going to need, and where did that other one go? There. Then we're going to take the little chicken, and we're going to try and get him up here and inside of this place. And I need to place the carpet first. So here, little chicken, come. No. What? And then we go straight. No, not sideways. Okay, this is going to be hard. I can already tell. We do it like this instead. So we free one of the adults and the little one, and we take you with us. We'll see if it goes better with having a lead only. Yes, and could you... Yeah, it went very well. Okay. And I'm just going to break the lid. It's going to get into the chest, and we do the same thing. We leave the little one and we take the adult one. And are you going to do the same thing? Yes, you are. Nice. When one thing doesn't work, you use another way. So there, and are you going to cooperate now? A little bit less than your parents, but yeah, that works as well. Okay, so now we have a chicken farm going, and I just need to wait, and we'll wait for more eggs to pop in here, and as soon as these guys are ready, I'm going to breed them up some more. I could do that already. And also, of course, we're going to push in some eggs in here so I can get as many chickens as possible inside of here almost, and we'll get a lot of eggs fast. But in the meantime, when... yeah, that was after. So, but in the meantime, when this is working, I'm going to concentrate on the other stuff that we're going to need to make the Wither Rose farm, and that's also some potions. And I have had this wool placed here a long time now, actually, where it was the potion maker I was going to make, and I have finally found a design I wanted, and also I think I'm going to actually place it here. It's going to work very nice and very fine with this spot. It's as a pretty flat and nice wall to work with. I don't think we're going to hit anything inside of there either, not no cave or anything else I've built. So I'm going to start on the potion maker, and we'll see each other once I have some eggs, once the potions maker is done. Now we have a potions brewer, or automated potions maker at least, and we also have some eggs over there, I think. I have done a little bit of small works around the base, tidying up and everything, going around and emptying out farms and such things, so I have tried to make it as profitable as possible and been here so we can load up the world and everything. But we also have the potion maker here, and I just want to explain it a little bit of a quickie before we actually go on with the rest of the episode. If you have watched my series before, you can notice that this is a similar design that I have from my season 1 world, where I made something pretty similar. I've gone with the same technique. So backside, on the backside of these buttons, I have some droppers, and these droppers are of course filled with all of the items that I have on the item frames here. So netherwort, redstone dust, we have golden carrots, the most important parts I think to make the potions I usually make, and some of them are potions I don't make a lot. And then when I want to make a potion, it's very simple. I just press the buttons and make it in the right order. And then we have water, so everything falls down and gets pushed over to the other side, the other part here. And it gets pushed by a bubble elevator into the hoppers here, and then pushed into the hopper up below. Or up, not up below, above the brewing stand here. So I can demonstrate, for example, we put in some netherwort. We can make a strength potion, so we put that in there, and I want it to be a long one, so we put in some redstone. Then we're going to notice that we have got the netherwort already. We have the blaze powder, and we have the redstone dust over there. And then I have a lever here and a easy dispensing system for dispensing out potions as well inside of here, or water bottles rather. In my old design I also had a hopper down below so I could drain it out automatically as well, but I felt like this is a little bit overcourse in this design. I didn't want to overcomplicate it either, so I decided to just make it manual. So I have some potions already bred up here, and over here we have the poison potions that we need for the actual project of today's episode. And now we're going to look into the chickens here and see how many they have laid. And yeah, that's a pretty good amount actually. And almost a double chest full of eggs. We're going to need a lot of them. because I need almost one stack I need, and probably 20 or something more than that. So we're going to take 2 of these shulker boxes and we're going to fill them up with eggs. We're back in the end dimension, and I have changed it up a little bit since last time when I killed the wither here. I've made a bigger hole here, and I've also covered up a little bit more because we don't want any chickens to disappear. Because as you can see here, we have a sort of room around the wither alt table that we have here that we put the wither in, and we're going to use one very nifty design that we can have here that is made that when the wither first spawns in, it sends out a big blast of energy or something like that, and it kills anything that's on low health. And that's what we're going to have chickens about, because yeah, we're going to need a lot of wither roses, and when the wither kills chickens or anything else, actually it drops a wither rose. So we're going to put in some eggs, we're going to put in everything that we're going here, and so as many chickens as we can possibly get in here, and then we're going to trigger the wither. It's going to take a little bit of time, of course, and everything. So yeah, I'm just going to do this so I don't forget the pumpkin head there. And yeah, before I forget, this is not, of course, my own design of a sort of wither rose farm, if you want to call it that. It's just an easy way to get wither roses. But I have watched a guy named Eagle Eye 6 something. He has 3 numbers afterwards. I'm sorry that I don't remember the numbers right now, but I'm going to link his video down in the description on the explanation of what to do and everything like that. So if you guys want to watch how he does this, then you can watch him and follow his tutorial on this. So I'm going to start producing some chickens in here and start throwing eggs. Okay, so we have a lot of chickens now, and if I'm frank with you, I don't think that these are enough, but we'll have to check. So the first thing we need to do now is to actually put some poison in here, and also take everything else that we're going to need with us. And yeah, it's better to do this. And I'm also going to take away my shulker boxes so I don't lose any of those. There. Okay. So what we need to do now is to start by actually putting down the soul sand. I should have put that down beforehand. Instead, it's much easier when it's not a lot of chickens in here, but I didn't think of that. And also put down 2 of the wither skulls there. Then we need to poison them. And the reason for that being is because even with the wither being a very strong mob, it's not going to kill all of these chickens with its initial blast. So we need to weaken them to half a heart, which is going to happen here. And it doesn't matter if they are adult chickens or small chickens, they are still going to do it. So I'm going to put this down, and yeah, I should have brought a bucket of milk with me because I'm also going to get poisoned something, but I think I'm going to actually survive it a bit. I hope so, at least. There, I think we've done everything that we can now, and just wait for it to actually disappear, because then we know that all of the chickens that have been there is on as low health as we can possibly get it. So we're just going to wait a little bit, and it's going to take some time because yeah, 45 seconds we have here, and depending on when they got hit by it, then yeah. But here you can see that almost all of them now have stopped with the particles. So yeah, I think I have thrown it so every one of them can fix it. So we're going to actually release the wither there, and we're going to take a little bit of a way away so we are not hit by it in any way. And as soon as we get the full bar there. And there we got a wither star and a lot of wither roses. We'll see how many we have now. And yeah, I think we got enough. I was a little bit afraid of not having that many chickens, and one escaped. Should we leave you here? No, we are not going to do that. Okay, so almost 2 stacks of wither roses. That's more than plenty of the things I need it for. And yeah, with that, our episode for today is going to end, because I think we have a lot of excitement with doing all sorts of different stuff to get this project started. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, consider liking and comment on the episode to tell me about the thoughts of the episode at least, and you can even subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. We'll see each other in the next episode. Goodbye.